So this is annoying. The GPS be acted shisty, and then my AC always tries to waste the gas even when it's not all the way cold. And I turn the car back on. Then the auto stop should turn off and stay off until you turn it back on, and then like the music plays so that I end up losing my monetization over a video with music on it. So I had to turn that down for a minute, but everything's in a cumulative. Like, they drugged me in like the town before this one. So like I think Wichita did, because I went and slept at my mom's, my sister's, and my stepdad's house. And I told my dad, my stepdad, like, I was like, man, I really just can't move the car right now. I tried to eat some Wendy's to see if I could tone it down. So I spent the night over there. I saw a cop make a U-turn, so I was like, yeah, that's probably their last request for me to leave Wichita, Kansas before I end up a real retard. And then I think it was just really the air, you know? So all I have to do is it's usually, I tell Uber that whenever that happens, I usually just hit the highway and stay on my lane. But like, I've got so much rage in me. That rage was meant to kind of like do this in town instead of the highway thing. So my rage is just kind of like driving normal, keeping my pace, understand that I just really always knew what the world was capable of. And even the rev in the background is everything happens for a reason. Looks like that's a black Ford Taurus because they think I'd go to Kansas City, Missouri. But I'm in Springfield right now, making my way east. I'm thinking about cutting through Alabama to get to Winter Park, Orlando, Florida. And it's because I want to avoid Nashville all the way. I feel like as soon as the Illuminati sees that I have enough money to get all the way around Nashville to where I'm going, they might, sabotage me ASAP. But I usually like the I-40 route through Hendersonville, North Carolina, and kind of like straight east and straight south. But if I go from here, I would probably head towards Tupelo and then down through past Birmingham. And then I would go through Georgia. I like Atlanta would be like northeast of the direction I'm going from that point on. So I think it's pretty fun. I get to go through Tallahassee, and it's like T-Pain's favorite place to be. Obviously, I think that's where he was from. So I think the main aspect of this is the Illuminati wants to make me a jitterbug, and just kind of anything the opposite of that brilliant person in those online grades. Like, I know I've been fighting for them to see me in person. I really don't even know if I'm flipping the switch the whole time I'm not there. But I just got word that I might, get stuck because they're they're like a replacement is just fresh, and I'm like, I need 3 dental implants. I got robbed in 2017, June 1st, I think. I was on my way to Colorado, Denver that night with friends. That was 2017. I haven't spoke to 8 years now. Like blunts and stuff, because my favorite one was Gorilla Glue, the vape dab vape pen, and the yeah, that was it. Like I don't do any of that because I like to sing like a woman. So I learned not to annoy people about my voice and drink water. I don't even go to the bars to have a bottled water and sing karaoke anymore because it's just me being old enough to get annihilated by assassins if they suspect that I'll cross-dress in front of little boys again one day. That was a nightlife thing for me, and I was in my company vehicle, supercinematographer.com. I had a 2017 black Chevy Cruze. I didn't get all black tinted windows on it until I was in Burbank, because those are mad cheap. They do tinted windows everywhere in Bakersfield. It's like I had to. I think I got my windows tinted with the same grade window tint as the expensive ones for less than $200. Yeah. Yeah, you remember when they used to use them little short nicknames for a bill is $100. Little short names for that. So I don't know what my mom was doing. All I know is that I'm aware of it, and I'm just gonna stay in my lane, nigga, because I ain't even supposed to be in the lane. You know what I mean? I'm out of harm's way when I'm out the lane, especially them 3-lane roads you want to avoid. I swear to God. You should have seen me in Hollywood in 2023, nigga. There was a silver sport Range Rover heading north towards Highway 99, and I knew what I saw because I smelled rocket fuel. I was like way far behind them. There were 2 cars next to them, like it was an idiosyncrasy, and then the idea would be not to smudge the windows. And so I drove past and kind of glanced, but I didn't look all the way in because I didn't want to get soul swapped into the back seat. Plus my seatbelt was blocking me from looking all the way back there. The white guy had a grin, and the girl was just, so like a few seconds later, all of Los Angeles rushed north with me. It was so funny. The idea was that even though I act like a little boy, I still knew what a Range Rover was. So that's what I thought was funny, because when I was like in Emporia getting ready to go to Sacramento and down to LA, my neck got a cramp all the way to California because I forgot to drink a lot of water that time, and then I never have a pillow. So unless I'm using it for Minnie's airbag and then I turn it into a pillow. But at the time I had a cramp, like I wasn't supposed to turn my head. I was supposed to act like all the things that I snitched, and for me to just drive by like a little boy that didn't know danger. So it was fun. Even a Range Rover was rushing north. The highway was blocked and fun. It was like, as soon as I glanced at the Range Rover, my gas ran out, and I was getting 50 gas deliveries a week with OnStar that year. So let's see, I'm on my way to pick up my second Uber Eats delivery, and I guess I'm doing good. I don't know if I just should mind my own business and stay in my lane the way I'm acting right now. But yeah, even Minnie's fine. Look at her tucked away, and and then I had to hurry up and grab some tater tots for Burger King and some ice cream. And then when I was making a big McDonald's delivery, I asked for water, but I'm afraid of McDonald's to Whataburger. All summed up in a nutshell, you guys. I gotta make a right and a left now.